Thankfully, I didn't fall flat on my face, but that's mainly because I had something soft to break my fall. Bro, not only am I cooked, I'm deep fried! Yo, I'm gonna trick him. I'm gonna hide in the corner here. We're gonna hide in the, we're gonna chill out here. Go. I'm gone. That's you. Oh, yo! See how he died? See? Where's this dude going? Where are you going? Bro, what the? Bro, let me in, let me in, let me in! Let me in! Oh! That's fire. That's fire.
You hoe.
Yo! What up, Friendster? It's Lennester. I've got a story to tell you that's equally parts hilarious, awkward, and shows booba on screen. But way more romantic than I was expecting. So settle in and let me take you back to when I went on a date to the arcade. And bro, pre-warning, it didn't go how I thought it would, to be honest. We're talking neon lights, video games, a giant stuffed mascot that literally broke my wallet, and of course, me fumbling the bag once again. Look bro, I was hella awkward and a grade A fumbler, so cut me some slack, we all know this. Alright, so it started a couple of months ago, and now me and Aerith, we were super close at the time. But so was me and Roxy, like she'd been holding me down throughout all the chaos and madness of this year. And to be honest, she's a total nerd in the best way possible. Like, she talks about a lot of anime and manga. Hell, she knew so much about Full Metal Alchemist and One Piece, you think she was part of the damn cast. And she is always dropping trivia from new games and K-dramas. But most importantly, she was one of the only people at the time who would at least ask me, "Hey, are you okay?" And that meant a lot to me, bro, like, let me tell you. So one day, I was talking to Scott, and he's like, "What are you doing after school?" And I was like, "Meh, probably gonna chill with Roxy and watch more D. Gray Man." Bro, that is a fire anime back in the day, if you know, you know. And he's like, "Dude, you're always hanging out with Roxy." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, man, I don't like going home right away, and I really like Roxy. And I really like Roxy." Oh shit, there's no way he actually said that out loud. Don't worry, I'll let him down for you myself. It'll be fun to watch him cry. No, I think I'll talk to him myself. Alright, so boom. Roxy then texts me out of the blue and says, "Hey, I was thinking, what if we go to the arcade this weekend? I mean, we both like video games and I'm pretty sure I can beat you in anything." Not even lying to you, she actually said that. And bro, I wasn't gonna take that, so I was like, "Are you sure about that? Because I've got some serious skill in Street Fighter." Yo, for the record, I had not played Street Fighter since 2008. I was a Smash Brothers man from the jump, but you know, man, I was trying to look like a, yeah, you know. And so the day comes, and I meet up with Roxy at the front of the arcade. And you know when you step into one of those places and it's just overwhelming? Like there's music blaring, kids running around, and every single game is just trying to take your money, but you're kind of too excited to care? Yeah, it was that type of timing. So tell me why, as soon as we walk in, Roxy being, well, Roxy, she immediately runs for the DDR area. Like, you know, Dance Dance Revolution? I mean, like, she was full on sprinting towards it. And I'm standing there looking at this machine thinking, okay, this is fine. Dancing to anime music according to Arrow seems pretty easy, right? Bro, I could not be more wrong. She did not stop playing for a minute, and she just kept going. Meanwhile, I was there dying from exhaustion. I only played it for 3 rounds, and I'm like, but no, she was kept playing. Not gonna lie, it was actually Roxy that got me into rhythm games though after this point, like from DDR to Step Mania to Osu, which led to Friday Night Funkin', Scratch and Melody, and you know, just so much more. So she's playing, and Roxy is killing it. Like, we're talking full-on Dance Mania mode. She's spazzing out, going in, and I'm just over here just basically holding her hoodie because she wants to see if she could do S rank on Nightmare mode. And I legit kid you not, a small group of people are starting to spawn around her watching her play, and I'm just like, yo, Roxy's really cool. Yo, enjoying the video so far? What if I told you there's an altered version? A true version of my work. A place packed with exclusive character art, animation, gifts, and more. You can even check out my new Sisters of Battle series, plus other games parodies I'm working on, and all other type of fire content. But it doesn't reside here, brother. It's only on my Patreon. With your help, I can create even more animations, cartoons, and awesome projects for you to enjoy. Bro, every little bit helps and you'll get to see all the behind the scenes action. So what are you waiting for, brother? Support your boy. A flip? Long story short, bro, I could not keep up. And Roxy, she was so into it. She was practically getting high fives from randoms after her DDR session while I was still trying to figure out what just happened. She gave me this smug, epic look on her face like, yo, I can do that shit. And It was insufferable to say the least, but low-key cute. Soon after, we're walking through the arcade, and we passed this claw machine, and she saw this Chow plushie that she really wanted from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Side note, bro, why hasn't Chow's been mentioned in the last 15 years in the Sonic fandom? They could literally be virtual pets, but I guess Sega hates winning. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. So I could clearly see that she really wanted this plushie, so I pop in one of my tokens so I can hopefully get it. And guess what? I failed at it, bro. It was mad hard trying to get one of those things. Bro, this freaking claw machine was rigged. I don't care. I do not care. So, because literally I was trying to get this Chow plushie for the longest time. And there I am trying to, like, navigate it. I remember this joint. I was trying to navigate it. And, like, you know how the clock moves around like this and whatnot. And I'm there trying to get it. And the funny thing about it was, even as I'm doing that, it was just going like this and whatnot. And it would land. You know, I'm using my phone. It would land. And then it would just fail. And I'm like, what? Like, I swear like 5, 7, 8 times that happened. I was trying to get this thing. I was super close to getting said thing. I would try and grab it, and it would flop, and it'd fail. Maybe it's because the way of a Chow from Sonic the Hedgehog is shaped. It's all shaped all like blob shaped. But now it's stuffed, so it was even harder. So I'm like, yo, okay, I don't even know what to do with this joint anymore. So I still tried, regardless, and I did manage to get it eventually. After like my, what, 20th try? It was insane, but overall, shoot, I got it. It just costed me like $20. But after my, what, 11th, 13th try, I finally pulled it off. And I managed to get my hands on it. And I was like, here you go. Bro, not gonna lie, I must have spent like $20 in tokens to get that for her. But Roxy is such a W friend that it was worth it. Now, here's where things start to get like super adorable, but also really awkward and weird. After we failed at every single game after the claw machine, no shame, we don't care anymore, we head to the photo booth. And I didn't even realize that they had these here, but it is what it is. And Roxy's like, dude, we definitely have to take some of these commemorative photos. A selfie on your phone is one thing, but an actual legit snapshot that you can physically keep, it's legit rare nowadays. Which, to be honest, she was 100% right about. So she grabs my arm and we're running to the booth, and I have no idea why nor how, but I lose my footing. And as Roxy's about to jump into the booth, I basically crash into her. Thankfully, I didn't fall flat on my face, but that's mainly because I had something soft to break my fall. Bro, not only am I cooked, I'm deep fried! Are you okay? And finally, after what felt like forever, I took my hand off her, which I swear I tried to do at breakneck speed, but I could only move so fast. And I'm like, let's take the pictures. It'll be awesome. Man, yo, I'm so cringy. Holy shit, bro. So we're going in on these photos, and they're actually turning out pretty sweet, that I do say it for myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. To be honest, bro, it was some of my most fondest memories with Roxy was just being a nerd at the arcade in the photo booth. So now we're driving home on the bus, because we're like, you know, broke kids. And let me tell you, it's awkward. Seeing Roxy hold this giant Chow plushie in front of her, I honestly couldn't help but keep staring at her, because I'm like, bro, you gonna let that thing go soon? But nah, what I was actually really thinking was, if anyone looks at us right now, are they going to think we're a couple? Because to be honest with you, bro, this is where I started to get low-key confused. Like, I liked Aerith a lot, but to be honest with you, I was really starting to like Roxy. And I mean, not just like as a friend. I mean as in something more, to be honest. And I was just thinking it over because from the arcade to the photo booth to just having fun, like, our energy is always so in sync so much of the time that I was thinking maybe this could actually be, you know, a thing or whatever. And then all of a sudden, my deep thinking gets broken up by Roxy just bursting out laughing, saying, I knew you'd love it. Going to the arcade was the perfect idea of a date. Wait, whoa, hang on. This was a date? I thought we were just like, you know, hanging out. I thought we were just going to be chilling and whatnot. I didn't know it was a date. Like, Roxy's more bold than I thought, bro. Dang, okay. So, Lenny, would you want to go on a second date sometime? And I'm just sitting there holding this ridiculous look on my face, which, not gonna lie, was like mostly like happiness. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'd like that. My friend! Good job, no big meat. I knew you could do it. What, do you just work everywhere? And you know what? That night ended up being one of the most fun, spontaneous, real dates I ever had. It wasn't about fancy dinners or impressing each other. It's just about having fun, being goofy, and enjoying each other's company. And honestly, there was something super romantic, I guess, about someone who's willing to go all out on DDR and other games and give you all of her tokens to try and win a Sonic plushie because you ran out of your own tokens, bro. I'm just saying. So yeah, that was the time when I went on a date to the arcade, and it turned out way more romantic than I ever expected. Moral of the story, don't overthink your dates. Sometimes the best ones are the ones where you're just yourself having a laugh, and if you happen to walk out with a giant Sonic the Hedgehog plushie, or Chow plushie in this case, it's a plus. Yeah. Yeah. No big mean! Yo, what up, Friendster? It's Lennester. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. I really hope you actually enjoyed this one. Honestly, going to the arcade with Roxy and doing this whole thing, it was really funny because in the beginning, I legit promised you, bro, I thought we were just going to be hanging out as friends, just going to be like, you know, walking around, you know, checking out some of the sights and scenery and whatnot. But as the day progressed and as time went on, it just became something so much more, which honestly, I wasn't really expecting. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really expecting it to go the way it did. But honestly, I really enjoyed it. I'm actually really glad that it did go the way it did. Cause her playing DDR and teaching me the ropes of playing DDR, like back then, bro, I was actually pretty fire at it. Like thanks to her, I got way better as time went on. And the game was really fun, and I just loved playing it overall. But in all honesty, the funny thing about it was after we got off that bus, and I forgot to add this, so I forgot to animate this, so I'm just adding it right here, right now, so you know. After we got off the bus and I was walking her back to her apartment, it was really funny because she normally lives by herself. And the funny thing about it was she just like, yo, Len, I just want to say thank you again. This is really awesome and all this other jazz. And I said, yeah, no worries. I'm glad to have helped. But the funny thing about it was, she wanted me to, like, you know, spend the night, but I said, no, I can't, I gotta go back. Now, I don't really know what that meant at the time, but I was just like, no, I gotta head back to my place, whatever. But I really appreciate it, Roxy, this is really cool of you and all this stuff. And Roxy's always been a W friend, but that was the part I didn't get to include. But, yeah, no, man, it was, she was overall a W friend, and nothing, and it's not like anything was, like, freaky, no freaky joint was gonna happen. We were just gonna be chilling, and just, like, you know, be doing whatever, it's like playing video games and whatnot, like we always do. And one time before, I ended up crashing out at her place in the previous video, where I basically fell asleep because, like, you know, I was doing all those double shifts going back and forth, and I basically, like, ended up, like, what, passing out, kinda, sorta. But even still, it would have been fine because Roxy was Roxy, man. She was so fire. But yeah, I just want to share that little bit with you guys, like that little part where I didn't get to add. I really wish I got to, but I probably will on the Patreon, which, guys, I highly recommend you check out. Bro, I promise you, you're going to be getting some of the sickest stuff from me ever. It's going to be coming from there. It's gonna go nuts because I have so many good ideas I want to do. I really want to do the Sister of Battle series. I think that's going to go crazy. I really want to do the Daisy and Luigi series. And the way I want to go about doing it is I'm going to make sure that I have my video still going up on YouTube, but I'm going to have, like, a different altered version on Patreon, which is going to be way more fire, in my opinion, because that's where I'm going to be putting, like, you know, that's where I'm going to be putting the love in that joint over there. But I just want to let y'all know that, and yeah, and for sure, bro, hey, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and all that cool jazz. And if you have any fun arcade memories or future video ideas, drop it in a comment below and let me know, because, yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna go nuts. But yeah, man, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care of yourselves and take care of those around you. And of course, bro, I'll talk to y'all. Alright, see ya.